Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another casted game, and we're here with another salami game. I feel like it's been a while since we've casted a salami game, but we're back, we're here, with the one, the only, the Wallow God. And today, we're going to be casting a little bit of the Elite Classic. So this is the $30,000 EGC TV hosted tournament. And I'll leave a link in the description to where you can find the other games, as this is a best of 5 between... is it a best of 5? It might be a best of 3. No, it is a best of 5. It's a best of 5 between these two. So Salami's opponent today is going to be Whitewater. Now, I keep looking at the name and I just think of Walter White. I don't know about you guys, but I see that I'm like, Walter White. Maybe that's just me being stupid, but, you know, it's Whitewater, so we'll be calling him Water today. I feel like that's the appropriate name for him. Salami and Water. That doesn't seem right, does it? Maybe I just stick with Whitewater. Oh, we'll see. We'll see how we get along. But both of these players are relatively close in skill level. Salami's a little bit higher than Whitewater, but this is a pretty close matchup. So this is a best of 5. And if you want to catch the full set, I'll leave a link to EGC's YouTube to where you can find the rest of these games. Because this series is pretty wild. It's pretty wild. And have a look at this. Whitewater going to be moving forwards with 5 villagers here. Honestly, it's been a while since I've seen this. So basically, English are going to be going forward with the 5 workers. And they're going to be trying to catch Salami off the gold here. And I mean, it's a good positioning for it. Like, Salami's forward gold hits. This is like the most forward it can possibly get. So, if there's ever a time to do it, this is probably going to be your best spawn to do this. But, there's a little bit of a but here. Salami's already gathered most of his gold. And even if he didn't, Chinese have a very easy time just force dropping off at the mill. And then just using the Imperial Official to gather up the rest of the gold with tax. So that's usually why this doesn't work too well with the Chinese. We're going to have to see how it does here for Whitewater. We see Salami manages to get that one villager back. Almost does lose it. 10 HP left on that villager. Going to be two-shottable from the English here. Going to be dropping down that mining camp here on the gold mine. So now this is where Whitewater's going to look to just... gather up the gold here. Uh-oh. I hope he notices this. He does. There we go. So he's just going to gather up the gold here. And then I guess he'll look to go for some towers. But here's another problem for the English. Have a look at this. Salami is going to be dropping down his Barbican right here. And what is Whitewater going to be able to do about this? I think he's not even going to be able to get enough gold. This is a huge problem for him. I mean, it's only a mining camp, but at this early on in the game, that's still 50 wood. Now, Whitewater going to be moving forward with the 5 vills. Does pick off a villager. Going to be a nice little bit of value for him. We see Whitewater's actually quite far ahead when it comes to his economy right there. Up by 3 vills somehow. Not exactly sure how he's managed that one, but Salami did lose one, so that one makes sense. And then maybe just a little bit of idle time on the other one, but Salami's going to have his gold back. Barbican in a very nice position. We see Whitewater's not going to be going fully back. He's just going to be making his way over to this gold vein. Probably does make sense if you're looking to build some towers later on in the base. It's usually what we do see happen. In fact, Whitewater has enough wood in the bank. He had quite a lot of wood in the bank earlier. I'm surprised he didn't drop down a tower here, to be honest. But obviously, Salami is playing the Chinese, so he's going to be able to rush up the Barbican. Could have always pulled more villagers as well if he saw the tower going up. So Whitewater now does have enough to age up. He's going to be going for the forward council hall. Okay. Wow, this is something that we haven't seen in a very long time. Whitewater's bringing out the OG strats here. I mean, this is like a launch day sort of vibes right here. I mean, this is what we used to see at the launch. It used to just be forward council halls, English spam. But we're going to have to see how this does for him. He's going to be going for the tower. Only the one worker on the tower there. Salami, we'll take a look at his perspective. He does know about that council. The Barbican providing plenty of vision right there. Doesn't look like he's going to be doing anything about it for the time being, though. outpost will be able to get up. Looks like Salami he's moving forward with these builds. Okay. Ooh, no, maybe not. Okay. Okay, it's going to be a stable. He could look to supervise this up, and if he does, and he pumps out a couple horsemen real quick, that I think the council still does get up in time. But in saying that, look how quickly these horsemen train. 9 seconds. Yeah, this is going to be close. I think Whitewater can just commit to this. Can always look to hop inside that tower as well. Villagers getting pulled here for Salami. Doesn't have enough wood in the bank to tower, but he's just going to look to siege down this council hall. Now, this is a problem for him. He can't pull these vills too close. It is a villager. Manages to get away on 2 HP right there. How on earth did that villager survive right there? Horseman, double horseman has arrived. We've got more in the queue as well. 3 horsemen going to be coming in here. Whitewater in absolute shambles right here. And the thing is, he can't cancel this landmark either. Well, he can, but he's going to be losing so many res for it. We see it's slowly being sieged down by the horsemen, by the villagers. Outpost does get up for him as well. Whitewater may be in a bit of a pickle right here. Does he have more villagers on the way? No, he doesn't. He dropped down a barracks, though. Barracks going to be able to come in and assist this, but he's only going to be able to make men-at-arms here in the Dark Age. Doesn't have access to the spearmen quite yet. Now we've just got the horseman sitting inside the outpost. And it gets cancelled! And we see there, Whitewater just lost so many resources. Salami going to be chasing down the workers. The workers, what are they doing? Oh boy, there's going to be a couple dead vills. They're heading towards the outpost. There's going to be 1 dead worker. And the horsemen still remain alive. Whitewater, goldless once again. He's going to be able to return back to this gold here. Also just return to the gold over here. But Salami at the moment, he's going to be feeling pretty confident about this position. As we do see the council hall gets dropped in the base now. Whitewater so far behind when it comes to his age 2 here. Look at this. We're past the 7-minute mark. Absolutely crazy stuff right there. Salami, he's catching up when it comes to the workers. We see still somehow 2 villagers behind. Not exactly sure how he's managed this. But it does look like he's going to be going into a 2nd town center now. So he's going to be able to surpass Whitewater very soon. I'm surprised we don't have the Imperial Academy coming down first from Salami, to be honest. So not looking to go into Song quite yet. I guess he wanted to rush out these horsemen using all of the food on those. So it does make sense. Looks like Salami's just keeping his horsemen over here. Not looking to jump onto the outpost or the villagers, but they are relatively low HP. Whitewater finally reaches that feudal age. It looks like it is going to be pumping out some of those spears as well as some men-at-arms. We see that arrow slits coming out, or not arrow slits, hand cannon slits coming out from Salami. That's going to be 1 dead villager, might be even a 2nd one. Does manage to escape with that. 2 very low HP horsemen. 1 of them gets taken out. Looks like Whitewater's really wanting to mass up these early men-at-arms alongside with some longbow as well as a couple spears. Spears is definitely a wise decision here up against the horsemen from Salami. Salami's 2nd TC is now coming down. Also has enough to go into Song Dynasty if he so wishes to. May just want to save it up at this point in time. But I mean, having access to Chukanu and the little buff to villager production could always be nice. Salami's horsemen do look to get cleaned up. Imperial Academy is going to be coming through from him. Where is it? There it is. Very safe position right there. It looks like Salami also wants to get some walls up. We see already built that one on the right. Now looking to get this one up here as well. Now Whitewater looking to try and siege down the outpost here. We got fortified outposts coming through. I think he might be able to take this down in time. He's got quite a few. I mean, he's got three men-at-arms and a spear. Looks like that upgrade will come through, but I'm not exactly sure how much it's going to provide. It's going to be like... Yeah, I mean, it's on fire, so at that point in time, Salami is going to be losing that outpost. Probably a little bit of a overinvestment there with the stone, but you are going to be able to take out a couple men-at-arms and a spearman, so, you know, might be worth it. But that outpost will be going down. Salami also has to cancel the outpost here. Going to be going one for a little bit further back. Just those longbows can be really annoying right there. Salami at this point in time doesn't have much military down on the field. Only has 2 horsemen. It looks like Whitewater. He's brought a villager here. He's going to be going for a chop through here. Really, really smart move. Does Salami know about this? He has vision. He should be able to see the villager chopping through here. He might have to chop down this tree first. Yeah, I don't think he can reach this one quite yet, but once this one goes down, he should be able to chop this one. And Salami, he doesn't know about it. This is a problem for him. And Salami at the moment has no military on the field whatsoever. He's just gathering so much stone for the emplacements here. Worker's going to be hopping inside, and there we do see he doesn't even need to chop this second tree. He just goes through like that. Huge longbow mass here for Whitewater as well. Does lose the scout. But Salami, we see is starting to take that villager lead. Up by 5 at the moment. Towers coming through. Longbows are in the range of that tower. Cannon slits do come through, so he's going to get that little bit of extra range. And this is where we're going to see the Chukanu spam. Now, Chukanu spam up against the English can work well. And this is smart from Walter. Have a look at this. He's killing the sheep. Because at the moment, Salami has no access to these sheep. Because of these longbows. So, very smart there from Whitewater. So how does Chukanu spam work up against the English? It's a tricky one because longbow obviously have a much greater range. So it's basically whoever has the bigger numbers. If longbow have a decent mass and are able to kite well, and you've got an even-ish mass, then the longbow will win. But if you can get Chukanu in a large number, and you can just keep your Chukanu next to the longbows, because they've got a much faster movement speed. And you can keep them right up close to the longbow and not let them run away. Then Chukanu are going to be doing much, much better. But it's going to be hard for Salami here because he needs to mass these up quick. He's got 3 archery rangers down, not supervising any of them up. He does also have down his blacksmith, so we'll be looking to grab that steeled arrow upgrade, or maybe even ironed undermesh. I'm not sure which one you would want to go for first, but you probably want to get both in the long run. You probably want to get iron undermesh just because it affects everything, right? So you're going to get that little bit of extra armor on your workers, on the horsemen, and then you can look to go for the steeled arrow. But for the time being, we see here, Whitewater already has his +1 attack and defense on his longbow. So going to be feeling pretty happy about that. The first ram does come out, looking to take down the stable here. Imperial Official doing what it does best and just, you know, I feel like these guys are wearing blindfolds at times, you know? Just like, oh, what's that over there? A load of enemy longbow. Oh, okay. Let me go grab some tacks from this mining camp. And then they just die. So, you know, Imperial Officials doing what Imperial Officials do best. Chukanu numbers starting to build up now for Salami. I'm not sure what he's got inside the TC here. I think he's got Chukanu, as he doesn't have any idols here. So that should be another 8 Chukanu, as we can see there. He's up to 14 compared to the 19 of Whitewater, but that's not all of the mass. Quite a few of them are coming back or coming from the base at the moment, and I think that's what Salami's looking to try and pick off here. Looking to try and pick off the reinforcements with the Chukanu. Ram buying a lot of value right here. Gonna take out that second arch, and it's the second production building here. Looks look like battering ram number 1 will be going down. Double outpost, as well as the barracks. We do actually have a villager here. I felt like you probably could pull this back and repair it up. It's going to be a close one, though. It does indeed look like it will be saved. I feel like the repairs from villagers are extremely slow on battering rams. Like, they seem very fast on any other siege. I guess rams have quite a lot of HP, so makes sense, I guess. Imperial Academy will get taken out here. Salami. I mean, it's not like exactly like this is buying much at the moment. I guess the archery rangers are an influence, as well as the blacksmith, but not going to be the biggest of deals. I'd be much worried about other landmarks than the Imperial Academy, but it buys Salami time, right? He's currently on 2 town centers. He's still going to be on Song despite this landmark going down. And Salami at the moment is building up a nice mass of Chukanu here. We see Whitewater still only on the 13 longbow over here. and a couple of spears. And we see here Salami, he's got the mass here, so now he can get real close up, and he's just going to be able to completely wipe up these longbow. 2 towers are here. We do have, well, only emplacements through on one of these outposts for the time being. And that will mean Salami will be able to completely wipe up the army here. And with that, the Rams will get taken out as well. So Whitewater's kind of been pushed back here. I mean, we see he has a huge mass right here. This could have been the game changer right here. I mean, 2 men-at-arms and 8 longbow. That would have definitely changed things up. The men-at-arms and the spears to just tank things a little bit. And then the longbow to actually deal the damage. But unfortunately, he didn't have it there at the time, and that does mean he will be losing a lot of his army. But it does look like he does manage to take out Salami's army. Ram will be back on the hunt for buildings. Salami looking to rebuild his Chukanu mass once again. Barbican is still up over here, so it's going to be hard for Whitewater to push any further than he currently is at without some more Rams. Salami's boom is really starting to pick up now. Up by 18 workers. Whitewater not looking to go for a second town center of his own. Doesn't even touch the stone right there. Actually, he might be. Where's he gathering the stone from? He's gathering stone from somewhere. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Just 2 workers on the stone. So he may be looking for a second town center. Just very slowly. Could definitely work. And it does look like Salami. Workers getting picked off here. This is perfect for Whitewater right now. This is exactly what he needs. This needs to delay China for as long as possible. Mass up more units. Salami does also have down a market. Looks like he did do a little bit of market trading. Whitewater over here as well. Almost picking up an Imperial official right there. In fact, Salami, he rallies it over here. It's just going to be going right back. Okay, manages to save it. But Whitewater knows about this now. And I'm sure he's going to be heading over there very shortly. Village coming through. Archery rangers getting taken out. See Salami having a little bit of population space issues at the moment. Completely capped out. It's going to need to drop down some more houses. We have more market trading coming through. I think it must be Salami, right? Okay, so it looks like he is selling some wood for some gold. And now we do see that men-at-arm and the longbow mass is here. And this is terrible for Salami. He's going to be losing out on so many villagers. Doesn't even have textiles through. These workers are one hit right here. Oh, I feel like Whitewater could have played this so much better if he just waited a little bit longer and tried to cut off those villagers. But even still, huge value for him right there. Salami only up by 9 villagers at this point in time. Now for Song Dynasty 2 Town Center China up against 1 TC English, that's not what you'd expect to be the case. But Salami, he's got a huge mass. He's up to 34 Chukanu. Has a few horsemen in here, as well as a singular archer. Must have been a misclick right there. But the Chukanu mass going to be able to pick up a couple villagers here. Whitewater does have enough for a second TC of his own, but at this point in time, I feel like you got to prepare for this, right? Looks like Whitewater may have to retreat back with this army. Salami really looking to put on the pressure right now. Whitewater, he's got exposed to it with a lot of his farms. He's going to have to pull back. Looking to drop down some more barracks. He's going to be looking to get out a couple more early men-at-arms. But honestly, early men-at-arms, they're not the greatest up against Chukanu. Especially as Salami does have his +1 attack now as well. Men-at-arms are one of those things that can do really well up against Chukanu if they've got, you know, the superior techs. And now Whitewater, it's not looking too good, I'll be honest. Have a look at this. 21 villagers right now just on walkies. He's looking to push himself, though, onto the Barbican. But, you know, you're pushing into the Chinese here on a Barbican. They've got some Chukanu at home. And you're currently 20 villagers down. And you're about to be losing even more here. Chukanu are absolutely everywhere here for Salami. Early men-at-arms hit. They're going to be able to do a little bit of damage. Salami doesn't have a huge mass of Chukanu. But we just see here the town center gunshot from the Barbican as well. Does so much damage onto these early men-at-arms. This is really why men-at-arms in this early stage aren't the best. But they're still going to have to buy lots of value right here just because Salami doesn't have a huge mass right here. And now he's looking under quite a bit of pressure. I mean, early men-at-arms are still decent, don't get me wrong. Especially when Salami's got, you know, a small mass like this. Men-at-arms like this are going to be absolutely perfect for him. Market does also get taken out. More workers going down here from Salami. Still got a Chukanu mass up to the left here. Maybe keeping that as a sneak attack, but his Chukanu mass here is going to get taken out. Salami really looking to transition over to the left-hand side of the base here, or the northern side. Whitewater still looking to keep up the pressure. More men-at-arms coming through from this barracks here as well. Just garrisoning them inside the outposts. Keeping them as a little sneak attack. This men-at-arm mass is something to be scared of. I mean, Salami only has 13 Chukanu for the time being. That's not a lot. That's really not a lot. You need way more than that to be able to deal with men-at-arms in this mass. But Salami looking to do a little bit more idle. A little bit more idle time onto Whitewater here. And we see Salami getting caught off guard once again. He doesn't learn his lesson. He just has no vision over here. Like, what's your plan here, Salami? You're gathering from a boar and berries, but you got no vision over here. And you've been caught out multiple times, and the consequence of that is you're going to be losing a lot of villagers. Still, Salami is up by a significant amount. But Whitewater, have a look at the army value. That's what's most important right here. Like, sure, Salami's ahead in workers, but he's being idled quite a bit. He's been pushed for the high income resources, such as the boar. And Whitewater is just looking to pump everything into military right now. Salami gonna get cleaned up here. Bram does get taken out. Chukanu are all gone. And Whitewater's gonna be feeling very happy about what's going on in his base right now. Boar Ram's gonna be coming forward for Whitewater villagers. Looking to try and target these down. Textiles is in for Salami. Not many longbow here. It's just going to be pure men-at-arms. I'm sure we got some more coming in. We do. We got the men-at-arms on the right-hand side. Going to be able to take out Salami's ram. Men-at-arms here. Just having an absolute field day on the workers. Chukanu numbers. Not looking too bad here for Salami. Up to 16. As well as Barbican and TC Fire. We see those men-at-arms are slowly but surely being taken down. More villagers being pulled to try and take out these rams before the Barbican goes down. We need some repairs going on the Barbican right now, because it will be going down. It does look like Salami will be able to keep it alive. Almost going down. Have a look at that list right there. God damn. Barbican will be able to stay alive. Salami manages to hold on for the time being. But half of his economy is idle right now. And look at the amount he lost. Whitewater's caught up to Salami, despite being on one town center versus two town center Song. And Salami, he's got no military. He's completely gone on military. He's got no food for anything. What does Salami do? And the longbow on the northern side here, it's completely denying Salami away from his resources. Salami has nothing right now, despite having such a long villager lead for such a long time. It looks like Whitewater's just completely dominating from this point on. Salami has no food. He can't even make villagers. He's gonna have to go into a farm transition or something. He can't make it from. He can't make it around this right-hand side. Maybe have to sneak off to the back and try and make his way to this deer pack, but it's risky. And Whitewater, he senses blood and he's just massing up even more units. We just see men-at-arm flood, longbow flood, more rams looking to try and house Salami right here. We see Salami, 50 of his workers have been idled right there from the wood line, and with that, GG gets called. What a crazy game that was. This is going to be one of the craziest games I've ever seen in Age of Empires. I mean, the forward council hall, something we have not seen in a long time. So if you did enjoy this, please do feel free to leave a like, maybe even consider subscribing. Check out EGC TV, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.